Hey everyone, welcome back to our Easy Talk podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic we all deal with, cleaning the house.
Yup, whether you love it or hate it, cleaning is part of daily life. And guess what? It's also super common in small talk, like when someone says, "I spent all weekend cleaning."
Exactly. Talking about cleaning helps you sound more natural, especially when you describe what you did at home or share chores with family.
So, by the end of this episode, you'll know phrases like, "I need to tidy up," "Can you sweep the floor?" and "Let's do the laundry."
Let's start by sharing how often we actually clean. Be honest, Jake. How messy is your place right now?
Let's just say my sink is studying the science of dishes.
Classic. Okay, let's talk frequency next. How to say how often you clean. All right, Jake, since you just confessed about your science experiment in the sink, let's help everyone talk about how often they clean. Because in English, we use frequency words all the time, like always, usually, sometimes, and never.
Yeah, for example, I can say, "I usually clean my room on Saturdays." That means it's part of my routine, but not every single day.
Exactly. And if you say, "I hardly ever dust the shelves," it means you basically never do.
Guilty. But here's a trick. Try mixing those words with time expressions, like, "I clean the bathroom once a week," or "I vacuum every other day."
That's right. You can even ask someone, "How often do you clean your house?" Or, "When was the last time you did laundry?" These are supernatural conversation starters.
So, Emma, how often do you clean your place?
I'd say I usually clean on Sundays, but I always wipe the kitchen counters after cooking.
That's impressive. Meanwhile, my counter's like a cooking timeline. Yesterday's crumbs still telling a story.
Oh, we'll fix that soon, Jake. Next, we'll learn how to talk about different. All right, everyone, let's be honest. Cleaning is one of those things that's way easier when you don't do it alone. So let's practice how to ask for help in natural, polite English.
Absolutely. Because saying "help me clean" sounds a little too direct, right? Instead, English speakers use softer, more polite phrases like, "Could you give me a hand?" or "Would you mind helping me tidy up?"
Exactly. Adding phrases like, "Could you?" "Would you mind?" or "Do you think you could?" makes your request sound kind and friendly. For example, "Do you think you could take out the trash?" feels nicer than just saying, "Take out the trash."
Yeah, tone really matters. You can even make it sound more casual with friends, like, "Hey, can you help me out?" or "Let's clean this place up before the guests arrive."
Oh, that's a good one. Let's makes it sound like teamwork. Here's another common one. "You wash, I'll dry." That's how people naturally divide chores in English-speaking homes.
That's exactly what my mom used to say. And she'd add, "And no one leaves until the kitchen sparkles."
Moms everywhere speak the same language. Okay, let's give everyone a few polite examples they can copy right now. Repeat after us. "Could you help me clean the living room?" "Would you mind sweeping the floor?" "Can you give me a hand with the dishes?"
"Do you think you could take out the trash?" "Let's do the laundry together."
Notice how natural these sound when you speak them aloud. It's not just what you say, but how you say it. Your tone should sound light, not bossy.
That's such an important point. When you're practicing, smile as you speak. It actually changes your tone and helps you sound friendlier in English.
That's a fun tip. And one more thing, you can offer help too. Like, "Do you need any help cleaning up?" Or, "Can I help you with the laundry?" That's a great way to be polite in social settings.
Yes, English speakers use those lines all the time after meals, parties, or even just when visiting someone's home. It shows kindness and confidence.
And if you don't want to help, you can still sound polite. Try saying, "I'd love to, but I'm a bit busy right now," or "Maybe later after I finish this."
So there's no excuse for sounding rude, even when escaping dish duty.
True. All right, now that we can ask and offer help like pros, it's time to get a little real. What about when cleaning feels unfair or when someone never helps out?
Oh, that's a juicy one. let's talk about how to complain or express frustration without starting World War III at home.
Okay, let's get real. Sometimes cleaning isn't just about soap and sponges, it's about feelings. Maybe you're the only one doing the work, or someone keeps leaving socks everywhere. So how do you complain in English without sounding rude?
Oh, this is an important one. In English, people often use soft language to complain politely. Instead of saying, "You never clean up," try, "I feel like I've been doing most of the cleaning lately." See? It's less attacking, more about your feeling.
Exactly. You can also use it phrases. For example, "It's getting a bit messy in here," or "It would be great if we could clean up soon." Those sound gentle, but still get the message across.
Yeah, they're like polite hints, and tone is everything. If you smile or use a calm voice, even a complaint sounds friendly.
Totally. Another trick is to make it a team issue instead of blaming one person. Try saying, "We should probably tidy up the living room," instead of "You need to clean the living room."
Yeah, we makes it sound like everyone's responsible, even if you secretly mean you.
Hoo-hoo! Guilty. And when you're really frustrated, you can still be kind. For example, "I know we're both busy, but can we split the chores more evenly?" That's honest and polite.
That's a great balance. Let's give our listeners some sample lines they can use. Repeat after us. It's getting kind of messy in the kitchen. I think we should clean up a little.
Would you mind helping out more with the chores? I feel like I've been doing most of the cleaning lately.
Let's make a cleaning schedule together.
These are the kinds of phrases native speakers use to sound respectful but clear.
And if someone complains to you, here's how to respond nicely. Say things like, "Oh, sorry about that," or "You're right, I'll take care of it." That shows maturity and helps avoid arguments.
Yes, and here's a pro tip. Never complain while angry. Take a moment, breathe, then use these phrases calmly. It makes a huge difference.
So true. It's not about winning a fight. It's about keeping the peace and keeping your place clean.
Exactly. Communication first, cleaning second. Speaking of which, next we'll dive into something fun. How to motivate yourself to clean when you really don't feel like it. Because we've all been there.
All right, everyone, confession time. Sometimes the hardest part about cleaning isn't the work itself, it's starting.
Oh, 100%. Some days I look at my messy room and think, maybe if I ignore it, it'll clean itself. Spoiler, it never does.
Woohoo! If only! So today, we're talking about how to motivate yourself to clean, and the English phrases you can use to talk about it. Because, believe it or not, this topic comes up in real conversations too.
Yeah, like when someone says, "I just can't get motivated to clean today," or "I really need to tidy up, but I'm so tired." These are everyday expressions people use when they're struggling with chores.
That's right. And when you do start, you can say, "Once I get going, it's not so bad." Or, "I feel so much better after cleaning." It's like exercise. You might not want to start, but you're glad once it's done.
Exactly. One phrase I love is, "I'll just do a little bit." It's a trick. You tell yourself you'll clean for 5 minutes, but once you start, you end up doing way more.
Oh, that's my favorite too. It lowers the pressure. You can also say, "I'm just going to do one room," or "I'll clean for one song." That turns it into something simple and doable.
Speaking of songs, music is the best motivator. Try saying, "I always clean with music on," or "I made a cleaning playlist to keep me moving."
That's such a fun tip. And you can even invite someone to join you, like, "Let's make cleaning a team challenge," or "We'll clean together and then order pizza."
Totally. Here's some real-life vocabulary people use when talking about getting started. "I've been putting it off" means you've delayed it. "I really need to get around to cleaning" means you've meant to do it for a while. "Once I start, I can't stop" means you get into a cleaning mood.
Let's make it more interactive. Here's a quick practice conversation. I don't feel like cleaning today.
Come on, just start with one thing.
Maybe I'll put on some music.
Good idea. You'll feel better once it's done. So simple, right? This is how native speakers naturally motivate each other.
Yeah, it's supportive and upbeat. So next time you feel lazy, use these lines to pump yourself up.
Perfect. Because motivation is the secret ingredient to keeping your place tidy and your English sharp.
Speaking of tidy, next we'll learn how to describe a clean or messy place in English. That's how you make your story sound real and expressive.
So, now that we've found our motivation to clean, let's talk about how to describe what a place looks like. Because English has so many fun ways to say something is clean or, well, a total disaster.
Ha! Yeah, my room's been described as a disaster zone more than once. But let's start positive. When a place is clean, you can say things like, it's spotless, it's squeaky clean, or it's neat and tidy.
Those are great. Spotless means there's not a single bit of dirt. Squeaky clean is more casual and fun. It's often used after cleaning something really well. Like, my kitchen is squeaky clean after 2 hours of work.
I wouldn't know that feeling. But I've definitely said, my room is finally tidy. That one's great for when everything's in its place.
And when things aren't in their place, oh boy, English gives you plenty of words. You can say, it's messy, it's a bit of a mess, or it's a disaster.
Or my favorite, it looks like a tornado hit it. That's an idiom people say when a room is really messy.
I've used that one too. Another one is, it's cluttered. That means there's just too much stuff around. Not necessarily dirty, just crowded.
Right. And here's a tip for describing progress. You can say, it's starting to look better, or it's halfway clean. That's something native speakers use in casual talk all the time.
Oh, and when something's clean but cozy, you can call it tidy but lived in. It means it's neat, but not perfect, just comfortable and real.
That's a great phrase for describing your home naturally. Nobody's house looks like a magazine 24/7, right?
Exactly. Let's do a quick vocabulary review for our listeners. Repeat after us. The house is spotless. My desk is so cluttered. The living room looks like a tornado hit it. It's neat and tidy now. It's a bit of a mess, but I'll fix it.
Nice! These phrases make your English sound way more expressive and real.
Totally. Try describing your room right now. Say out loud whether it's clean or messy. That's great speaking practice.
Okay, Emma, honesty check. How would you describe your place right now?
Mostly tidy, but my laundry basket might disagree.
Haha, fair. I'd call mine a work in progress.
That's another good phrase. A work in progress means something's improving, but not finished yet.
Love that. All right, now that we can describe our spaces, let's learn how to give cleaning instructions. Because sometimes you've got to tell someone else what to do. Nicely, of course.
All right, so now that we can describe a clean or messy space, let's talk about something super useful. How to tell someone what to do when it's time to clean. Because giving directions in English is all about the right tone.
Yeah, you don't want to sound like a drill sergeant yelling, "Clean your room," unless you're talking to your dog. Huh?
Exactly. The key is to sound polite and clear. In English, people often soften commands by adding words like can, could, please, or let's. For example, instead of wipe the table, say, could you please wipe the table?
Or let's tidy up the living room before dinner. That let's makes it sound friendly, like teamwork, not an order.
Right. Here's another tip. Use sequence words when giving several instructions. For example, first, take out the trash. Then sweep the floor. After that, wipe the counters. These words make your directions sound organized and easy to follow.
That's so true. And in daily life, you can mix in time expressions too. Like, before guests arrive, can you vacuum the carpet? Or, when you finish cooking, please wash the dishes.
Exactly. Oh, and don't forget the magic word, please. It's small, but it changes everything. Please clean your room sounds kind, while clean your room sounds like trouble.
So true. My mom used both, depending on her mood.
Same. Let's give our listeners a few natural examples they can practice right now. Repeat after us. Could you please sweep the kitchen floor? After dinner, can you help me wash the dishes? Please put the trash outside. Then first, dust the shelves, then vacuum the carpet.
Perfect. Notice how these sentences flow. They're polite, direct, and easy to understand.
You can use them at home, at work, or even when helping someone practice English. And if you want to sound softer, you can add "when you have time" at the end. Like, can you clean the windows when you have time?
That's a great trick. It shows respect for the other person's schedule.
Exactly. Giving instructions in English isn't about control, it's about communication. The goal is teamwork and clarity.
Couldn't agree more. And here's something fun. Next time, we'll flip this topic around and learn how to respond to cleaning requests politely, even when you don't feel like it.
So, in our last chapter, we learned how to give cleaning instructions politely. But now, let's look at the other side. How to respond when someone asks you to clean. Because your tone and words can completely change the mood of the conversation.
Oh yeah, like when someone says, "Can you wash the dishes?" You could sound grumpy and say, "Ugh, fine." Or you could sound kind and say, "Sure, I'll do it in a bit." Same job, totally different energy.
Exactly. English speakers often use short, friendly responses to keep things positive. For example, "no problem," or "of course," or "I'll take care of it." These make you sound helpful and cooperative.
Another good one is, "Give me 5 minutes." That's what I say when I want to sound responsible, even if I secretly need 20.
Hey, honesty counts. But yes, phrases like "I'll do it soon" or "I'll handle it" sound polite and relaxed.
And what if you're busy or just don't want to clean right now? You can still sound nice. Try saying, "I'd love to help, but I'm in the middle of something." Or, "Can I do it later?" That shows respect without sounding lazy.
Exactly. It's all about being considerate. Here's another common one. "Sure, I'll do it after dinner." People often include a time reference to sound responsible.
That's so true. Let's give our listeners a few quick response examples they can repeat. Repeat after us. "Sure, no problem." "Of course, I'll take care of it." "I'll do it in a minute." "Can I do it later?" "I'm finishing something now, but I'll clean right after."
Exactly. It's all about being considerate. Here's another common one. "Sure, I'll do it after dinner." People often include a time reference to sound responsible.
So true. Try practicing in front of a mirror. Smile while saying your line. You'll be surprised how much warmer your voice sounds.
Great tip. Oh, and here's a fun idea. Sometimes you can joke to make things lighter. If someone says, "Can you vacuum the floor?" you can reply, "Only if I can dance while doing it."
That's exactly the kind of energy we want. Fun, not forced. Humor makes teamwork easier.
So, to sum it up, say yes when you can, say later when you must, and say it all kindly. That's English etiquette in action.
Love it. And speaking of teamwork, next we'll explore how to divide chores fairly, because nothing keeps a home happier than shared responsibility.
All right, friends, it's time for one of the biggest relationship lessons ever, dividing chores fairly. Whether you live with roommates, family, or a partner, this topic comes up all the time in real English conversations.
Oh yeah, nothing starts a household argument faster than someone saying, "I'm the only one who cleans."
Exactly. So, learning how to talk about chores politely helps keep the peace. Let's start with how people bring it up in English. You might say, "We should make a cleaning schedule," or "Let's split the chores evenly."
Split the chores evenly means to share the cleaning jobs fairly. Everyone does their part. You can also say, "Let's take turns." That's super common for repeating chores, like washing dishes or taking out the trash.
Yes. For example, you take out the trash this week, I'll do it next week. That's simple and balanced.
Another phrase you'll hear is, "I'll handle this, you handle that." Like, "I'll handle the kitchen, you handle the bathroom." It's a clear, friendly way to divide tasks.
Exactly. And if you want to sound extra polite, you can add a question tag like, "I'll do the laundry, you'll do the dishes, okay?" Or, "How does that sound?"
All right, everyone, here we are, the grand finale. You've learned the vocabulary, the verbs, the polite phrases, and even how to complain nicely. Now it's time to bring it all together in a real, natural English conversation.
Yep. Think of this as your cleaning movie scene. Two people, one messy house, one mission to turn chaos into calm. Let's show you how it sounds from start to finish. Ugh, my apartment's a disaster. Look at this mess.
It's not that bad. Okay, maybe a little.
A little? It looks like a tornado hit the kitchen.
First, we'll do the dishes, then we'll vacuum.
Deal. Can you give me a hand with the trash first?
Sure thing. After that, I'll wipe down the counters. And that's a wrap. That short conversation included everything you've learned. Cleaning verbs, polite requests, teamwork phrases, motivation, and results.
Exactly. You can practice by rewriting this dialogue in your own words. Imagine your own home, your own chores, and talk it out loud.
Or grab a friend and act it out together. Practice saying the lines naturally. Add tone, laughter, even a little teasing. That's how you build real conversational fluency.
And remember, these phrases aren't just about cleaning. They help you learn cooperation, politeness, and everyday flow in English.
Well said. So, listeners, what's your challenge? Simple. Pick one room, clean it up today, and describe what you're doing in English.
That's right. Say it out loud. I'm vacuuming. I'm folding clothes. I'm wiping the table. The more you speak, the more natural it gets.
You're not just cleaning your house, you're cleaning your grammar too. Love that! Okay, everyone, great work today. Keep practicing these conversations until they flow like music.
And remember, every time you pick up that broom, you're polishing your English too.
Until next time, stay tidy, stay talkative, and keep shining.
Bye, everyone.